Hello, I'm Barry Carter. I'm the principal here at North DeSoto Middle School in Stonewall, Louisiana. Why is this a passion for me? Because every day is a mission. Every day I wake up and I have no idea what's going to happen today. It's scary, it's uncomfortable, but through uncomfortability and fear, I feel that is where growth comes. That is where dependency upon my faith gets strong. That is where my dependency on others gets strong. That's my passion, is people and being with people and having a mission together.
The school goes the way the principal goes. If our principal, Mr. Carter, is jumping up and down the hallways, excited to be here, greeting people, being positive, our children and our students and our faculty as well are much more likely to have a good day, to be positive, to want to be here, and to be motivated to learn and to teach.
The principal guides and supports our school with encouragement, positivity, and high expectations. When he sees something running smoothly, whoever needs to be is recognized and acknowledged, and we keep moving smoothly. But when he notices that there's a kink in something, or the students aren't following expectations, or the teachers aren't following expectations, then he takes pride, and does the role really well of helping to correct that going first. Because his job is ultimately to keep our school running. And if something drops in that, then he has a way of pulling that back up to make it run like it needs to.
And are there bad days? Absolutely. I wouldn't typically call them a bad day, I'd call bad moments. Because there's so many good things going on in a day that it outweighs the bad. So there are good days every day. Man, this job is not a typical, hey, this is gonna happen today. Hey, I can look forward to this day. No, this job is, I'm gonna show up and I need to be ready for what's gonna happen today. I need to be prepared for what can happen today. The problem with that is, some things happen that you have never experienced. And so, you being a good person, surrounding yourself with great people, and understanding that you're in this together with different people can prepare you enough to go through anything. I've been very blessed to be around some people in my life at this school right now that I would be willing to do anything with.
I admire Mr. Carter's patience and willingness to serve. There's no task or nothing you bring to him that's too small. Whatever is the biggest thing that you have going on immediately becomes the biggest thing he has going on. Yeah, he's truly here to serve.
I admire how much Mr. Carter is transparent with our school, with our campus, with everyone involved, and how he acknowledges and recognizes students and teachers for the work that they do. He is in and out of classrooms, he is in and out of the hallways, he is in conferences, he's in teacher meetings, he's in our professional development clusters on a regular basis. We all really feel like we're a family, all on the same page, working through everything together.
Principal Carter is different because of the fact that he is, and I mean this in the best sense, he's like a child at heart. He absolutely loves students. And so it's not just education. Education is obviously the forefront and the most important part of what we do. But in order to educate kids, you have to be able to relate to them on many different levels and to be able to, inspire them, not just academically, but emotionally. And I think he's just brilliant at that because he gets on their level. He acts like a big kid, throwing footballs all over the place, running down the hallway, high-fiving. That makes him special.
He's so hardworking, yet he's so fun. And it's just the perfect combination.
What makes our principal in our school part of the DeSoto difference is that we never stop doing the absolute best that we can, and that involves going above and beyond. Taking the extra 5 steps with a student or a group of students when that's needed to help them and to help them feel and help them be successful. I think that we combine data and we combine that personal component for what drives our students best.
I think something DeSoto Parish does excellently, and I have loved at North DeSoto Middle School, and my principals do it as well, is to really help you learn how to become a better teacher. No one is their own island. Everyone has a team that supports them. Where I'm weak, someone else is strong, and they're going to help me become stronger there. You know, if someone else is weak and I'm strong in an area, we work together to really build each other up and make us the strongest team that we can be.
I know a lot of other educators in other parishes, and when we have conversations about what's going on in their parish versus what's going on in my parish, there's a difference. That difference comes with accountability. It comes with compassion. It comes with consistency, and the fact that we will do anything we can to meet our students where they are.
Oh, my favorite memory of Principal Carter, it's kind of like a combo of memories. First of all, Principal Carter was an assistant principal down at the lower elementary when one of my kids came through. And now he's the principal at our school, and we have dress-up days all throughout the North DeSoto campuses. He is the best at dressing up. So I have a picture of him and my son Cooper, and he's an elf. Carter's literally in tights in an elf costume with my child.
Me and Mr. Carter both dressed up as the Incredible characters. I think I was Mr. Frozone, I think he was Mr. Incredible, and we paraded the hallways, and we also went to the upper elementary, to the lower elementary. That's probably most embarrassing moment in my teaching career, and then also my favorite moment, my favorite memory of Mr. Carter.
My favorite memory of my principal is probably the morning videos. So when the students arrive to their first period, their WIN class, they see a personal message on a screencastify that our principal recorded. Of course, this message is school related, but he also makes it personal, and sometimes he'll even have his own children in the video so that the students are able to see him as a person, not just a principal, and can relate to him more.
My favorite memory of Mr. Carter is that he always makes dad jokes all the time, like every day. And sometimes they're not that funny, but like they can be funny because they're not funny. If that makes sense, yeah.
My favorite memory of Mr. Carter would definitely be game days. He is seriously the most joyful person. He will put on his jersey and he'll go jumping up and down and say, "Game day, game day."
My favorite memory of Principal Carter is in the 7th grade, we were in PE, and he came in there and we were playing basketball, and we were winning by 2 points, and he was on the other team, and he goes, "I'm fixing to dribble 3 times to the right, and I'm gonna shoot a 3, and I'm gonna walk off, and I'm gonna win." And turns out he dribbled 3 times to the right, and I let him shoot it, and he made it, and they won. He still gives me some stuff about that, but it's all right.
This is one of my favorites. It's probably, I don't know if it's the favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Ms. Cabot called me the year after I left here teaching and went to be the assistant principal at the lower elementary. And she said, "Hey, our scores are in." I've never really focused on scores because I'm a terrible test taker myself. And she said, "Hey, your scores are in. Let's come look at them." So I remember I got to the school, and I was just gonna get to see what it is. And seeing what the kids have scored and realizing that what me and her had worked, that was an amazing feeling.
Mr. Carter, I know I speak for myself as well as the staff and the students. We love you, we appreciate you. We appreciate the time that you put into the school, that you put into this community. We admire your work ethic and your love for students and just for people in general.
We love you and appreciate you, and thank you for all that you do for the teachers and students at North DeSoto Middle School. We know how much time and dedication that it takes, and we appreciate it.
Sure. Principal Carter was my #1 choice for our new principal at North DeSoto Middle School. So I can't say I've had a single regret about that being my first choice. I'm so glad that he's our principal. So glad that Mr. Carter is the one that gets to lead me and my kids. And like I said, after 2 years of him being our new principal, there isn't anything in my mind that thinks that there is another person that's better for the job.
Keep spreading joy like you always do every day. I mean, I really like it. I know it makes kids happier, and that's what his job is. So,
Mr. Carter, we are all very proud of how you run the school, and we all love you.
Thank you for making this school literally the best place that anybody could ask for.